we are starting. I think we have all speakers here. As we promised today, in the final day of our big revolution of tiny email, we will show you end-to-end process of how to create, how to embed the model. We will try to make this session as practical as we can. So thank you. First of all, thank you to join us today. Thank you to be with us all this week. I know that it's too much information and it's an intensive course. Yeah, I heard something. Okay, so yeah, thank you again. Today our agenda is full of, I hope, knowledge and surprise. So we will share the use case, the real use case, how to create an embed model. And in the end of our event today, we will award our winners of our competition. Thank you for participating. And I will keep in surprise the reward. I think you will enjoy it and you will like it too much. I see some question in the chat. Hello, everyone. Hello, Timothy. Thanks to join us. Thanks to be with us today. And before to begin, I would like also to remind you that today's session will be on a Neuton platform. So we have asked you to sign in. It's for free on our platform. Please do it if you didn't. Please take your time right now in the beginning to subscribe. And we can start in a few minutes. Meanwhile, I will introduce today's speaker, Natalia. She is a data scientist here in Neuton, and she will explain us. Hello, Natalia. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
You're looking amazing like always, and I just love your background. Where are you?
It's my secret.
Yeah. So with this, modern situation, we can be in any place. And actually, I'm so happy that I see participants from each part of our world, from India, from United States, from Europe. So hello to everyone. It's amazing that we can be together today. Okay, so Natalia, can I give you the turn? We are ready.
Hi there, how are you?
Oh, Soham, hello, nice to see you here. Soham will help us to host today's event. So if I miss something, just help me with the questions. And I would like to say, please, to all participants, please be free to ask any questions in our chat. Because we would like to make today's session as practical as we can. So let's work together. We would like that you, after this session, will understand each step. And if you don't understand something, please ask. If we don't answer, just give us a couple of minutes. We will react and answer you on chat or in live. Okay? And Soham will help us. Right, Soham?
Thank you so much, Julia, for the wonderful, introduction as well. And I also wanted to point out over here that if you guys have any other questions, you can also reach out to us on Slack. We are also available on LinkedIn, and this is a live event as of now. Okay. Another thing, Julia, can you also share the Slack link over here? Because I see some new people also who have not joined our Slack. So maybe it would be better if you can just share the link over here. And we'll get started soon. Natalia will take over from here, I guess.
Yes, sure. Let me share with you the link. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, I'm super excited for today's session, being an electronics, major. So I want to see how these things work on a microprocessor. So waiting for that.
Yeah, today we have Piotr here. He's a guru of this whole process. So I think he will handle all the questions in the chat. And afterwards, if you have some more questions, be free to connect with him. He is also in this Slack channel that I just shared in the chat. Please join us. And we are ready to begin. Okay, Natalia, please, I give you the turn and you can share your screen.
Can you see my screen? Yeah?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Okay, so today we will have an experience of creating a tiny model using our platform on example of food quality data set, and then we will embed this model into controller and we'll be able to test it. So what is our data set? It contains the data from sensors. It's signals from sensors, and also labels whether the food is fresh or spoiled. In this particular example, we will have 7 gas sensors. And as I said, we will show you a fully automated process of TinyML model creation in just few mouse clicks. So, first of all, to build this model, you should go to Neuton AI. So you can do this manually, just printing Neuton.ai or using this. It is for free. And I just invite you to do this right now to follow all steps of process with me. And please indicate in our chat whether you are ready to go, whether you was able to enter to the platform.
Yeah, we saw that a lot of our attendees already registered. Could you please write like a plus or something in the chat so we can understand that you are ready and we can start the first step? If you need some couple of minutes, let us know as well, please. Meanwhile, we are waiting for you. Yeah, this is the link, and you can subscribe for free. And meanwhile, Natalia can show how it works. It's just a few steps.
Yeah, so after you push the button start for free, you just should put your name, for example, Natalia, then your mobile number, for example, and push next. Okay, so actually now you're on the platform and you're able to create your first TinyML model with our platform.
Let's give a couple of minutes so everyone will join us. Natalia, meanwhile, we are waiting for participants to join the platform. I think it will be very interesting if you can explain in few words what the framework Neuton use and how we can achieve so tiny models.
Yes, so the major characteristic of our algorithm that it is fully automatic, so you don't need to do any pre-processing of your data. So the this platform will handle everything, like categorical features, like missing values, like outliers. Everything will be handled by the platform. So no worries about it. So you just download your data as it is, and you will have, as a result, the model. And another feature is a very small size, and this is the result of special architecture of our neural network, because it is created automated neuron by neuron. And the structured network is growing step by step during the training process. You don't need to put any layers or number of neurons, nothing. So starting from the first neuron, it will be created neuron by neuron. This is why it is so small. And we also, in each step, we have a permanent cross-validation of the model quality. And this is why finally we have not only very small size, but also great quality. And today we will create a model for Arduino device, which is 8-bit. Which means that the model should suit to this kind of microprocessors. And for example, TensorFlow Lite doesn't support this type of microprocessors. This is why we decided to show you this case. So,
yeah, I think we already have people on the platform, and we can switch to the platform and start it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me show how it works from free access to the platform. So you should use business use cases folder to find the data set. Okay, so it is, you should go to TinyML. So first, business use cases, TinyML, and food quality. And in this case, actually, we fixed already everything you should put manually during these 3 steps. So I will show you how it works in as a gravity solution. So in this case, so you can see all these cards are different solutions for different problems. And I should add new solution, put the name like food quality. On the next step, I should download the data set. And I can do this from my computer, or if I already used it, I can do this from the platform from the corresponding folder. So food quality training, okay. Okay, it just says me that it already exists, but it's okay. So our data set is downloaded, and the next step is to choose the target. Target is label. And the next step, we should switch on TinyML mode. And here you can see that data preprocessing is not available for TinyML problems. And for TinyML, we can produce models for 32, 16, or 8-bit MCU. So now we're choosing 8-bit. And actually, accuracy is the most common metric. That's why we chosen it. But you can use any of available metrics for classification problem. And then we can just start training. So just two very simple steps. So actually, to not wait, I can go to the absolutely similar solution from the same data set and show you the features of our platform, because the most important features of solutions which are based on our platforms is not only size and quality, but we also have very a comprehensive set of for like business intelligence set, where you can understand the features, understand how these features influence the target based on EDA, exploratory data analysis, or feature importance matrix, and model interpreter. So with our platform, the neural network is not a black box anymore. So let's look what we will have after we train the model. We see, as we chosen accuracy, it was this model was optimized for this metric, and it is extremely high. As you can see, is almost 1. And on the right, you can see the rest of metrics for classification problems. And on the left, you can see the diagram where you can understand the overall model quality based on all metrics applicable to the classification problems. So again, we can see that the model quality index is 99, which is extremely high. And let's look what we have in EDA. So first of all, this is the data overview. You can see how many rows, columns is in your data set, what the size of your data set, and how many missing values. And in our particular case, it's just 0. Then you can see how what is the distribution of target labels for numerical data and categorical. And in this particular case, we just have numerical data, and on the left we have the distribution, for example, for S1 sensor, and on the right we see the mean value of S1 sensor for zeros and for ones. So let me remind you that 1 means the food is spoiled, and 0 that it is fresh. And next, you can see whether your data set is balanced or unbalanced, because you can see that in our data set it's just 48% of zeros and 52% of ones. Also, we have correlation heat map for most important features. Actually, that's it here. Let's go on prediction page. And by the way, EDA is available during training process. You don't need to wait until the end of this process. So, as I promised, you can see feature importance matrix. So, for example, in our particular case, the most important feature is S1. The next one is 7, S6, and so on. You can see top 10 and bottom 10. For example, S4 has just 0 importance. And in this particular case, we use just original features, but for other tasks, you can use also feature engineering. And in this particular, and in that cases, you will be able to see feature importance for the both, for original features and for original features plus features after feature engineering, which is which is also I think very useful and very good. And also after the model is trained, we can start prediction. For this, I already enabled it, but we should press enable button and then start prediction. Let's do this. So press start and then again downloaded the data set. So it's food quality test. Okay. Okay, and we start prediction. Okay, so after prediction is done, we can download it in CSV format, or we can view it just here on the platform. So what we can see the labels, ones or zeros, which we predicted. Also, we can see the probability of 0 or 1. Also, model-to-date relevance indicators, which I will show a bit later, and the features actually. So, and right from this place, you can use the model interpreter. I'm trying to find something. Okay. Actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go to model interpreter for label 1. Okay, so here you can see how this probability will change if we change the value of your features. For example, actually it's this kind of data set that we have 100, so probably I will not be able right here to show you how it works, but if the probability is not 100 but something like, for example, 70%, we can easily switch it to another label, just changing some of the parameters. Okay, for example, like this. You see, okay, so we changed one parameter and see that the probability of 1 is less, it's just 55%. Okay. And so you can play with parameters to understand how they influence the target and what can be changed in order to change the target. Again, in this particular case, it's a bit difficult to show it, but let's imagine we want to predict whether some client buys some product after a call, like this kind of marketing projects. So one of the parameters will be the length of this call, and playing with the length, we can see whether we should talk with client less or more in order to switch from one label to another. So it is very practical, actually.
Natalia, there is a question for you. Can you also show the feature importance part again?
Okay, just a second.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, which importance matrix? Okay. Yeah. What is the question?
I think just to show it, how does it work?
Okay. So in feature importance matrix, we can see how each feature influence to the target, kind of in percentage of this. We can measure this influence in a percentage, how it happens. So, for example, for feature S1, we can see that it is 0.27. For S7, it is 0. Again, almost 27. For the next, 0.23. So using this, you can easily understand which features are really important for the model, or probably some of them are useless. For example, if you switch to bottom 10, you can see that it is, for some features, it is 0 for S4. So if you have a lot of features like 300, as a result, you can, for example, understand that just few of them are important, and the less it is not, you just don't need to collect, to process, and make other things with these features, because the model just don't need it. Okay. And by the way, you can also select some features. We have just 7, so all of them are here. But if you have a lot of features, you can just select feature and see what is the importance of some particular feature. Okay, so I hope I explained.
Yeah, there is a counter question for you. How can we select these features? There is a counter question for the same part, for the feature importance matrix.
How can we select? We don't need to select it, because the platform automatically show you the top most important features and the bottom 10 importance features, and that's it. So you don't need to do anything. It's everything is done automatically. Select features is just an option. If you want, for example, don't see some feature here, you can select feature to some particular feature to understand what is importance of that features, and that's it. And by the way, you can also export feature importance matrix, because here you can see just top 10 and bottom 10. But if you want to see this matrix for all features, you can export it on your computer and just see it in JSON format. What is importance for each features you have in the data set. Okay, I hope it is clear.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Natalia, for taking up that question.
Okay. Okay, and here we also have historical model today relevance indicators. So let's imagine you train your model at some point of time, for example, before the COVID, and you use this model for some period, and then COVID happened, and you understand that statistics also everything changed, and some dependencies of data also changed, right? So this means that you should retrain your model to have results which can be used in your business. But sometimes you don't have such big events, and you just cannot follow if your model is still has good quality or not. This is why we have this historical model today relevance indicator on the platform. So if you see that this is 100% or 90% or something like that, that means that your model is relevant and it is okay to use it for predictions. But if you see that this indicator is less, like, I don't know, 60%, 50% or something like that, you will also see this on these pictograms, because here you see these beautiful sakura flowers in rows, and then you will see that leaves become yellow, and if the model quality is very low, it is not relevant, it will become no leaves here. So you will easily see that if your model is still relevant or not, or maybe you need to retrain your model on the fresh new data. Okay, so I think I covered everything regarding the platform.
There is another question actually. Can you just display how to upload a file?
Upload
a new
training.
file. There's for the training set.
Okay. Actually, there are 3 ways to upload file. You can do this from business use cases. These are preloaded data sets. You can do this from data storage in the case you already use this data set, and you can upload the new file from your computer. So just a second, let's create the new model, new solution. Okay, so you see there are 3 options here. Preloaded dataset, select dataset from storage, and upload dataset. And if you signed for free, you actually, this is the difference between Gravity and signing for free, that you cannot download your own data set. You can, if you signed for free, you can download just business use cases.
I think that should be sufficient for everyone. Can you just upload one of the file? I hope that should be clear to anyone who is facing issue with uploading of the file.
So upload dataset, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so click here, or you can drag and drop if you want. So go to directory with file. So in our case, we download the food quality training. Okay. If you have this data set already on the platform, you will have this alarm, but it's not a problem. It's just this data set will be renamed, and that's it. Okay.
Can I also comment it? I think the question is that in the test drive version, you can work with the preloaded data sets, but you can also work with your data sets from your computer, and it's also for free. You just need to upgrade your subscription to a Gravity plan. It's for free from Neuton. But you just need to subscribe in a Google Cloud. So the infrastructure from Google Cloud will be charged. But also you have $300 from Google for your first experiments, and it will be for free for you. I think the question is related with this, because if you have test drive version, you can follow us right now. Just select it, preloaded data set and repeat all steps that we just showed. If you want to use files and data sets from your PC, from your own, in this case, you just need to subscribe to Gravity version, and you will have the opportunity to download the data sets and data from your PC. I think this is the question.
I believe that should answer all the queries as well.
Yeah, and I asked Andrei, our data science, to help you. So I hope that he will help you to solve this issue in the chat. But I think we can continue with the case meanwhile.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay, I think we can continue and go to the next steps. I mean, for download the model from the platform when it's ready.
Yeah, just a second. So let's go back to our solution. So on prediction, you should go to prediction and just press download on the download solution part. Okay. And this is a zip archive, and then we go to the model. And here you can see model.c. Actually, this is model which we will use for the rest of our work. Okay, so let me go back to the presentation from this step. On the previous steps, we created solution and downloaded the archive with the model. The next step is to use the free software from us, which you can download from the GitHub using this link. This is a firmware project which will allow you to receive the dataset via serial port, make a prediction, make a visual result indication, and to measure prediction time and RAM and flash usage. So after you go to this link, please press the green code button and download zip archive. On this step number 2, we should find model.c file in the archive we just downloaded from the platform in the model folder. Then we should find the similar model.c file in the archive we just downloaded from GitHub, following CRC calculator path, and just replace model.c from the project with model.c from the platform. Let's see on the video how this process would look like. On this step, you should download Arduino software using this link. This software will allow you to compile the project with your model and to download it to the device. So, after downloading, please install it. Connect Arduino board to PC via USB cable, and then please double-click on Arduino example.ini file in your project, and it will be opened automatically in Arduino environment. On this step, our goal is to compile the project and upload firmware to the board. For this, we should click Verify button for compilation, and then click Upload button to upload compiled firmware to MCU via USB. Let's look on video how this process would look like. So now is the time to perform the prediction. As we don't have sensors, we produce a special software to emulate this process. So this means that you can use a test file in CSV format for prediction, and it will be done by your Arduino MCU using this file, and you will get the result in CSV format as well. So we invite you again to download this software from GitHub. And when you press code button, you will be able to download it in zip format. And after it will be downloaded, you should choose Linux or Mac, depending on which operating system do you use. And then what you should do, you just need to use your command line, and you need to go to the folder with the code to Linux or Mac folder, and then in the command line you should know the path to the dataset file and USB port. So these two things you should know, and then you can just input this command line with these two parameters. So, as I said, this utility reads CSV file and sends samples line by line to the microcontroller, and then we get output we get our predictions also in CSV format to std out stream. And after all samples will be sent, you will see the average prediction time and average amount of memory consumed for this test set. Now we are ready to make predictions using our microcontroller. For this, we will be sending data from computer and see results on the terminal, as well as LED indication on board with MCU. And if the food will be fresh, the green light will be on, and if the food will be spoiled, the red light will be on. So let's send the first line from our test set and see what will happen. So we see that the red light is on. Also, we see that the model predicted class 1, which indicates that the food is not fresh, and we see that the probability of this prediction is 100%. Let's set the second line from our test set and see what will happen. Okay, so we see that in this case there is a green LED on the board with our MCU, and zero class was predicted, which means the food is fresh, again with probability 100%. So we have got the following average Newton model parameters. The prediction was made in less than 1 second, or precisely in just 3,844 microseconds, with just 22 kilobytes of firmware size, 136 bytes of RAM, and 199 bytes of flash memory usage. Okay. So I would like again to emphasize the main features of our neural network. So Newton uses neuron by neuron network structure growth, and optimization occurs also neuron by neuron and each iteration of training. We don't need to do any network architecture search because it is done automatically during the training process. This type of architecture allows us to create a minimum-sized neural network and with no loss of accuracy. And we don't need to reduce the model size after creation, which is usually applied for TensorFlow models, for example, which means that accuracy not compromised by compactness. So we always get the both features with no need to make any other iterations and working with this model. Okay, so again, regarding the steps we did, so we created the model and then we compiled the model and we embedded to the microprocessor and we made a prediction using this model. And some words again about our platform. It is zero-code AutoML platform, and which creates extremely compact models, which eliminates the need to perform compression and compromise accuracy. And plus, we have a very comprehensive explainability office for model evaluation. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Natalia, for these technical details. We had some issues from our participants with the downloading of the data sets and so on. So I hope our colleagues can help. And if you still have problems, please let us know. We will share with you the full deck of today. So in this presentation, you will find all the links that you need, and you can go to GitHub and to download this code that we have created for you and repeat this use case step by step. Right now, I'm sharing this presentation here in chat. Let me see if you can download it. And of course, we will share this presentation also on the Slack channel, as well as all links to GitHub project that we have prepared. And you can repeat this use case and share with us your results, your questions, your doubts. Let me know also in chat if you have managed, to download the data sets that we have shared. Let's give 2 minutes. Okay. I think yes. If you have, and I think you have questions, please, this is the time for question and answers. You can also—
Can I go ahead first?
Yeah,
I have a question actually.
Yeah.
Natalia, can you also let us know if the device, the Arduino device that is available, is it available on normal Amazon, or we have to get it from the store, or how is it? Because the device was Arduino device, definitely, right?
Right. And we choose this device because it's the most cheapest one, the most available. I mean, it's available. And it's very easy to get this device and run your experiment. So, Piotr, if you can share also in our chat where you can find in Amazon or in other platforms this microcontroller, it will be very helpful. In any case, yeah, okay. In any case, we also will add some useful links how to find it, and the purpose of this use case was that this microcontroller is much cheaper than others, and you can do this experiment in very economical way for you.
Yeah, that is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for answering the question.
We have more questions. What are other supported devices? Piotr, can you please help me with this question and explain for which type of devices we can use this case and this code? Mm-hmm. I hope.
And I can just add that on the platform, when I showed you the part with the model parameters, when you switch to TinyML, you can see options. It can be 8-bit, 16-bit, or 32-bit devices. So you should know in advance what kind of device you have and choose one of these 3 options. And as far as I understand, we cover all kinds of devices, all possible kinds of devices.
Yes, actually, even Raspberry Pi, which is very much a competitor of Arduino, also supports these kind of devices. So Raspberry Pi has a much more wide variety of the controllers as well: 8-bit, 24 bits, 8-bit, 12-bit, 16 bits. 32 and so on. It goes up to say 512 as well. So those are very large processors that they are using. But yeah, Raspberry Pi is also one of them. So definitely that should answer the question as well. Neuton runtime.
I think it's an answer for previous question. Okay, great. Mm-hmm. Okay, 3 or 4. Yeah, Raspberry Pi 3 works much better, but there are like very minute changes with the Raspberry Pi 4 that you can look up into the documentation that is given on their website. So that should help you with that part. Okay, I guess that should suffice the answer. Okay, the question, code example is for Arduino only, examples for Python. This particular case, we decided to make for this microcontroller. That's why the code that you will find on this link will work only with Arduino. But of course, you can also update it and use it for other devices. It must be transformed somehow. And the good thing that our technical team is available for you to help with this. So if you have a different device, just contact us by Slack and we will help you to transform this code in order to use it for the other microcontroller. Okay. Is Neuton runtime open source? Our platform, it's our R&D. It's a unique framework. It has 2 patents in the world, so it's not open source. But as we showed in our demo, and you also can check it by yourself, we provide much more explainability than even open source algorithms, so you can understand the logic behind the model, and you can see all the explainability tools on our platform. Okay, thank you. More questions?
Yeah, there is one in the question and answer. Is there some high-level documentation about Neuton, about the neuron by neuron optimization? Or could you explain high level about how neuron by neuron optimization seeks the optimized model? I guess this is something that maybe Andre can take up the answer to this. Yeah.
Yes, I will provide the link to a site in the description of our algorithm.
I think we cannot hear you very well, but anyway, Andre will share the link of the explanation of this algorithm, and you can read it in details.
Yeah, that should be sufficient.
Yeah,
I can. Andre, you can type up the answer there itself. Yeah, thank you. I can see that. I hope everyone is utilizing the Neuton platform, and you have been taking, exploring the platform much more easily. I don't think that should be a problem for now. But if in case you have any issues with the Neuton platform or anything that you want to have answers with, there is a support team as well. Yulia, can you share the email ID for support team as well, so that if there is any doubt with the or any confusion with the the platform, you can always reach out to the support team as well, and we'll definitely answer over there.
Of course. I will share here the email for our support team. And also we practice absolutely for free online onboarding. So if you have some issues how to start to use our platform, you can always chat us in the same platform. We have a chat, and you can connect with our support team straight away, and to get online onboarding with an explanation of all features and how to use it. Okay, Soham, I think meanwhile we are waiting for some final questions. We can skip to our second part of today's session. It's a competition. So I would like you to remind everybody what you have explained during last 2 days, what our participants did by ourselves, and then we will announce our winner of today.
Yeah, sure. So basically on the second and the third day, what we have completed, we have achieved is that on the second day, we have taken up the classification model of the data set. We have Anu was the one explaining the entire classification model, and she had created the pickle files, and that pickle file was then given to Promith. So Promith had displayed to all of you how Streamlit is utilized and how Flask is being utilized to create a front-end web app, so that the indicators or anything that you are utilizing on the model, that can be showed on the front end. You can display the answers over there on the front end. So like how Natalia was able to display the the sensors, and that gave a red light, or you can say green light for the fresh one. Okay. So in those cases, that entire data can be manipulated and put up on the front end as well, so that you will get whether if it is a fresh or if it is a spoiled one. So for each sensors, the data would be different. For each of the models, the data would be different, and even the output would be different on the front end as well. So we had put up this competition for all of you guys that that suppose we did the classification part. We had requested all of you to go ahead with and try out the Neuton platform, as well as try out your own code for the regression part. And I believe a couple of people have already submitted the answers, and they also have got very good scores as well. So now it's time for Julia to put up the the competition's winners over here, and she can take up the charge and display us the competition winners as well. So thank you all of you to actually participate in the model building, and I hope that was very much enjoyable process for you and very learning process for all of you.
Okay, so I will start with the announcement of our prize for this competition, because we didn't say it before as we did in our first marathon and our second part and editions. Why? Because we have prepared for this time a very special prize. So for all of you who was with us yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or no, two days before, I mentioned that one of our speakers here, Anugna, hello Anugna again, have joined us in our first edition of Machine Learning Made Simple Marathon. And now she is here as a speaker, and she is continuing to grow very fast and with next to a lot of industry leaders. That is, I think, the most important thing for all professionals around the world. So what we decided to do for the winner of today's competition, that we will give him or her, we will see it, we will know it in a couple of minutes, the opportunity also to be a part of our team and to be a speaker for our next event. And it will be absolutely, like a special event, and we will give our support. You will have several sessions in person with our team, with our data scientists and embedding engineers, to prepare your case and to show it in a public webinar for the next edition. And now, I would like to say our winner name. 1 second. I just have here the results, because we had some submission in the channel and some submission on the personal email of Andrei. Andrei just helped me with the winner name. Okay. Pelin Balci or Balci, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name well. Please say hello if you are here, if you can see us and hear us. Let me see. Yeah, hello, congratulations. Congratulations. I think you will enjoy this prize for us, and you will join our team, and a few weeks we will work together. I hope it will be a very good step for your career. Hello. Yeah, congratulations. Congrats. Yeah, of course, we will contact you by email and the Slack channel to provide you more information of next steps. But great job. Well done from the first time, from the first iteration. I hope it's just a beginning. And we will see your amazing keynote in a few weeks on our next event. Yeah, congratulations. Thank you. Okay, so once again, I enjoyed this session with you guys. Thank you for questions. Thank you to be, very active during this Tiny Email week. We will finish for tomorrow, but of course we will do more events for you. So please just check Slack channel, join it, join our LinkedIn. We will post all information about future events. And we will see you, and we will be very happy to see you on our platform. To do tiny email models in only one iteration and 3 clicks. And okay. I see your email, Pelin. Thank you so much.
I just still asked to share it on Slack as well so that we don't miss it out.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and very congratulations, Pelin, for your efforts as well. Thank you all of you to be a part of such a wonderful sessions as well. And definitely we are going to conduct more events, hold more complex data sets as well, and utilize the power of TinyML as well from Neuton platform. So thank you so much for being a part of this, and keep on checking the LinkedIn, keep on checking the Slack as well. We are sharing a lot of information over there also. And Timothy, we are definitely going to share a lot of events on Slack as well as on LinkedIn. So please stay connected with us on Slack as well as on LinkedIn. And definitely we'll be uploading all these videos on YouTube as well. So keep on checking the YouTube channel as well. Even mine, sorry. Maybe I just would like to ask Anugna to say some words about your experience, because you are the one of the best examples of the very quick career pathway here for our attendees. We will be very appreciate you if you can say a few words about it.
I'm really excited for you, Pelin. The journey with Neuton has been wonderful. We had a lot of support from their side, and I have learned a lot of things thanks to Neuton. And they come up with such challenges, and they are fun to when I achieve them, they are really fun to be with. Thanks, Julia, for having constant trust in me and faith in me that I can do the projects which you give me to. All I can say to Pelin is you're going to enjoy your time with Neuton, and they come up with really, really good products, and they have really good ideas with them. So just look forward to work with them. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Thank you, Anugna. Yes, I hope we will help more young professionals to grow. That is actually our goal. And once again, thank you so much, and see you in the next event. See you in the Slack. See you on the platform. The best wishes to all of you, and thank you again.
Thank you, all of you. Just one last thing. I think there is a bit misconfusion over there on the chat. Can you please take that up, please, so that there is no confusion left, so that we leave at a good note.
Yes, once again, I think it's a confusion of the free plan. Free plan. Okay, let me explain again. The Neuton platform now is for free. The only one difference between test drive version and Gravity version that allows you to use your data is just that you need to subscribe to Google platform in order to have the opportunity to use the infrastructure for the training of the model. That's why on the test drive version, we already did it for you, so you don't need to use the infrastructure of Google Cloud Platform. And in order to use your data on your data sets, only one thing you need to do for platform, subscribe to a Gravity plan. It's also for free. You just need to make some free steps of this registration.
I hope that clears the confusion over there, so that I just wanted to ensure that there is no confusion left with the audience as well.
Yeah.
So
So
thank you.
In our webpage, you will find guide how to do it. And also for all participants, I think just after this event, we will upload it again on a Slack channel. And if you need it, just let us know, send us email, and we will send it to you personally. So it's just like steps of guide to 3 steps how to do it quickly.
Yeah, that should be sufficient to answer all the questions as well. So yeah, let's have let's call it a day.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening, good day, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Everyone, take care. Bye bye.